Hey there, it's Joseph Loria with RetentionCX with a preview of my talk on the customer growth engine. But first, a bit of background about me. I am a chemical engineer by degree, and I spent about a decade in medical device development as a project and program manager. Through this background, I got very steeped in process and scale and quality assurance, etc. Six Sigma background. And what I did was then took that for the next 20 years into technology companies, software and service businesses, where I was an executive in charge of the post-sale experience and in charge of revenue retention and revenue growth from the customer base for the business. I took all of that expertise into my current venture as the founder of RetentionCX, where I guide founders and executives and leaders on how to embed those best practices into businesses to optimize the customer base to boost profitability and valuation. The talk agenda is very simple. We really look at customer experience from two perspectives. One is, what benefits does it create for a business? And we get very specific, talking about the impact on enterprise valuation, as well as the impact on profitability. Both of those, of course, impact the ability to scale effectively. We're then going to dig into what symptoms the CEO level and exec level will notice when there are customer experience issues buried inside the business. We'll talk also about the root causes of those symptoms so that people can action on them. We'll end with some very specific starting points for people to go into their businesses and take action on what they've learned. Bit of a preview, we'll look at the impact on subscription valuation as well as one-time revenue valuations. Both are applicable and both can show benefits from the right customer experience focus. We'll also talk about profitability. We'll map ourselves on a growth curve against spend, against marketing and sales spend. People can kind of pinpoint where they think they are, and we'll show what a customer experience focus can do specifically to really boost profitability and the mechanics of how that works. We'll then get into symptoms. We'll talk specifically about symptoms, their root causes, and what the competency is that's missing in the business. And we'll do that for all the top symptoms. We'll end with very specific takeaways for them to go do inside businesses the next day, if they so desire. And finally, they'll have a worksheet to work through some of these things and take notes as they go. I hope this helps. Thanks for listening.